And you know how Steppin with Marcus J. Y'all, we back. Thank y'all so much for staying with us as we progress through the show. As we get to the end of it, of course, we'll have our thank yous and everything here for me coming up shortly. But as we do at the end of the show, we got our rants and our closings, and our brother Big Rube is up first, as he likes to call his segment, the Smash. He got it a little bit wrong a minute ago, but it is in fact now time for the Smash. Big Rube Smasher, man.
Man, I smash every time I talk, son. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That was awkward.
Feel it.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I mean, you'll be all right. So, you know, it's going to be a quick smash today because I felt like I got a lot of stuff out in my round table. You know, there's some things that people just need to watch out for, and that's, you know, what people tell you. Before you know, do that bird hand, it is like two in the bush, and sometimes that bush ain't where you want to be. Just make sure that when you're taking something that seems to be free, you really double check that and make sure, because if you take it and something bad happens to you, it's just like getting that email from the dude overseas who says they want to give you $500 million, and all you got to do is give your social security number and your phone and your name and address. Real talk? Hey, let me do that. I ain't got my money yet, mother plus bucket. You want to know why? Because it ain't real, you know? And just like as fake as that is, there are a whole bunch of other things in this world that are fake. And you need to make sure that you look at everything before you say yes, because saying yes could possibly be the worst thing that you do. Even though you think they're out to help you, there's always a price. There's always a price. It was said by WWE Hall of Famer, the $1 Million Man. You can say what you want, wrestling is fake, whatever, but that statement, ladies and gentlemen, is real. There's always a price. And if you don't know what price you're paying, you better not put your hand out and take it. It is Big Rube. It is a smash. I'm out.
Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. It's time for my big sis to do her part and let everybody know why she is, in fact, a grown woman.
I can do whatever I want. I'm probably offbeat with the song, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay. But nope, it's Monday. It was a good day. It was a great day today for me. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad for everyone listening. I do want to shout out, because she already hit up my phone, but to Shanice today, who helps me out in the phone store. You know, the only thing I got to say to you, girl, is slow down. Slow down and get out of the easy pass lane. That's all I'm going to say. All right? Slow down and get out of the easy pass lane. But, you know, I'm excited. Next week we have a health segment. And hopefully it'll be something that will help the guys understand a little bit better. And help our ladies grip a little bit better. But next week is a health segment. I've already started my work on it, so look out for that. Until then, love everybody. Be a flower child for a week until I speak to you again. Good night.
Ain't no half stepping Marcus J, y'all. We appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who joined us at this time of the show. We will profile our missing and or exploited child. We do it every single week. This week is no different. This week we are looking for Sean Tanner. Sean Tanner is a black male. He is missing from Manhattan, New York. His date of birth is January of 2002. He's been missing since March 27, 2015. He's a 13-year-old black male, dark complected, with short black hair, brown eyes. He was last seen about 10:30 a.m. in front of his Manhattan home at 465 East 10th Street. He was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, a maroon-colored polo shirt, and dark blue military-style coat and black sneakers. It is unknown the circumstances surrounding his disappearance. If you've seen Sean Tanner, please contact the local authorities or contact missingkids.com. blackandmissinginc.com, or contact 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. Special thank you goes out to our brother Said, our sister Michelle K for checking in with us, our brother Rees, who of the listening party came in and hung out with us, and I'll kind of share about the shows here in a minute. Special thank you goes out to our sister Priscilla Pender, who's the co-founder of Jopri Consulting. They're going to have their soft launch and networking and fashion show coming up on this Saturday in East Orange, New Jersey. So definitely check out our Facebook pages for more information if you're in the North Central New Jersey area, to make sure that we support that sister and all that she is doing with regards to that. As far as the shows, of course, Legacy and Net Radio, we're here every single day of the week. Mondays, our show, Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J's at 7 p.m. Tuesdays, Enliven Radio. Wednesdays, the Uptown Lounge, featuring their 8 p.m. Great Debate at 8. Thursdays, All Throttle Radio. Also on Thursdays, you've got the Listening Party. Friday nights, you've got the pregame at 8 p.m. Saturdays, Conversation from Your Sisters with S.Y. and Lissa P. Also have the Aaron Turner Show, the Bob Marley and the Family Reggae Mix at 9 all night long into Sunday morning. And then, of course, you've got Amplified Gospel all day on Sunday for 24 hours. So you got plenty of programming here. Our shows are sponsored by Live Action Captions as well as Free Spirit Enterprises. Thank you to everybody that listened on TuneIn. Thank you to everybody that listened to the replay on YouTube. At the time, it's time for me to end the show with my rant and my closing. And as SY and Rube both alluded to, I'll be brief just because it's late and we all want to go home. But basically, what I wanted to kind of share was a story that I saw on the internet a couple of days ago that I thought was pretty cool. We talk so much about government, and we talk so much about private sector, and we talk so much about taking responsibility. And you know, normally I don't like to just talk so much about a company, especially when they ain't paying us. But one company has made an effort to stand out and do something different in the interest of having their face on social positivity and social advancement. And that company is Starbucks. Starbucks had the grand idea of putting race-related labels on the coffee cups, and a lot of people had issues with that, and I had issue with that, but they showed that they were trying. They wanted to try something different. May not have been a great idea, but they stepped out and they tried to do something different. Now what they are doing is they are offering tuition, free tuition, to any of their employees. If you work for Starbucks, potentially you can get a free ride to go to college. They're offering their baristas 2 years of undergraduate tuition at ASU, which is Arizona State University's online program. They currently do that. But what they're getting ready to upgrade it to do is all full-time and part-time United States employees who don't already have a 4-year degree. 70% of people at Starbucks don't have that degree. They're going to have access to it. The Starbucks employees who qualify are going to get a 42% scholarship from ASU, and Starbucks is going to pay the remaining 58% minus any other scholarships that person might get. More than 140,000 out of the total 191,000 employees are eligible for this program. I think that's fabulous. I think that's awesome. Starbucks is looking to spend somewhere in the neighborhood of $250 million to help 25,000 employees graduate. The online program at ASU is about $15,000 a year. So it's a lot of money, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. It's 49 programs that just in the school alone, and they are stepping out and they're assisting. I don't know that every single company out there has the resources to do that. But again, you've got a nationally known company that we all know that at some point we've all patronized, and they are putting their money where their mouth is, and they are going to stand by their employees and send them to college. So that kind of speaks a little bit to what Ruben suggested. Not really, but education, of course, is important. But I think that this is fabulous. I can't possibly say enough, and I hope that other large-scale companies, whose names that I won't say, but I know you know who I'm talking about when I say they're in your neighborhood and they have every single thing you need to get from sneakers to, car tires to groceries. We all know who those people are. This would be a perfect example, to be a copycat and go and do something like that for your employees. So I just want to salute Starbucks and their CEO and their board for stepping out and doing something like this. It's the end of the show. Of course, that's my rant. It didn't have anything to do with what we talked about tonight. I want to let everybody know that if you missed any of the show tonight, we're going to run it back in its entirety. So everything that you heard tonight, you'll hear in its entirety immediately following the show. Please patronize all of our shows here on Legacy Internet Radio. Tell your friends how you can find us and help us grow. As SY always said, if you wasn't listening, we wouldn't be talking. I want to let y'all know that independence is key to building your legacy. I also want to say peace to all the stars and all the squares. The abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. And have Steppin, Marcus J. Be back next week. Peace.